You ever been at the top of the universe? I'm gonna take it.
So what's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement, still moving, subscribe or die trying. You see the thumbnail. So it's a video on YouTube, for baby. They get temporary tattoos. Those are not permanents, okay? Nobody's tattooing a baby for real, but what was interesting about the thing was, the mother in question, she said she did a baby shower at a tattoo parlor, I guess with her brothers. And people were giving her flack for it because she was there with her brothers doing a baby shower, getting tattooed as part of her baby shower photo shoot. And people were like, what are you doing? So they, quote unquote, bullied her and told her, the baby gonna have ink poisoning. And she was like, that's crazy. So her belief system was, I'll show you, and now the baby is 1 year old, and she puts tattoos, temporary tattoos on the baby and does photo shoots. And she's dressing the boy up like, oh man, like most rappers and athletes who are doing their best rendition of Allen Iverson and Tupac now. Tatted up, dreads, some dread fade kind of thing. And the baby who's one happens to be a sneakerhead, and he happens to love being tattooed and love being photoshopped, and she's got him looking like like a kid that goes clubbing. And what was interesting to me about because it's like a 6-7 minute video. It's on YouTube. That's my lady sent it to me. I watched it and I'm looking like, whoa. So this is why I'm doing this, right? So the thing about it is, I watched maybe about 5.5 minutes of it, and I just stopped because I was like, wait. There was no mention of the dad yet. Now maybe, I don't know, maybe, God forbid the dad's dead, so there's no mention of it. But no mention of the dad. There was no mention of the dad's side of the family. It was her brother, and her auntie who was tatted up, but her family doesn't like tattoos, but her brother's a tattoo artist and she's got a body full of tattoos, and she wanted to put, temporary tattoos on her 1 year old because he likes it. And it showed me what I've always talked about once again. There are a lot of you moms out here who just make these unilateral bonehead decisions. And what I mean by unilateral, a person just decided they're going to make a decision without running it by the other parent. It's two people involved, but I'm going to just make the decision for both of us. And, people are going to have to come to you on the back end like, did you know that happened? No, I didn't. So her aunt said something interesting. She said, she was putting the temporary tattoos on the baby, and the first thing I thought was she's going to lose her baby to social services. They're going to take the baby. And when she said that, that's near when I cut it off, because I was like, wait a minute. What is it with all of these ladies who are moms who think the state will take their kid, who think they can put the kid up for adoption and walk away, but what they can't do is just get a kid to the father. I don't, or the father side of the family. For some odd reason, the state and adoption is the order, 1 and 2, right? So what's interesting to me about this whole thing is projecting that the baby likes having tattoos and doing the photo shoots, and the baby likes being a sneakerhead. And it's like, you're creating a bad situation. You're creating a bad situation because we're not even talking about if your kid's one, how's his talking going? How's his potty? He's about to be potty trained or whatever. How's that going? How's his coordination? Nah, my baby likes tattoos, photo shoots, and sneakers and outfits at one when he really can't comprehend it, and put the jewelry on it too, because my baby gotta be fly kind of thing. And it's like, the baby is not what's interesting. It's the parenting that's interesting. Like, you can't be told that this is not a good idea. Not in the short term, it isn't. Not in the long term. Well, I got so many followers on social media because of this. So my baby's got so many followers, but you just pimping your kid, because if your kid's got that many followers for being that, and you put the tattoos on a 1-year-old, and say you, whether it's TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, you put yourself out there, you put your child out there, the channel's probably monetized, so the videos are monetized. So is this money going to his kid's account? No, it's not. It's not. It's not. So it's just a pseudo way to get a little extra change off your baby by doing the most outrageous things. So ultimately, what's interesting to me about this situation is, if a father did this, and it'll be over. And also, before I go, her brother was cool with this. You know, think about that. When your brother is cool putting because he's a tattoo artist, we're going to put fake tattoos on my 1-year-old nephew. But I don't even know if he has kids, but if he did, would you do this with your own kids? Probably not. Would you do this with somebody else's kids? Probably not. But since it's your, nephew per se, and your sister wanted, and you going to cave in, you going to do something that you wouldn't want to be done to your child, probably, possibly, is hypocritical. And I might just be putting words in the guy's mouth. He might be cool with that with his own kids. Who knows? But I know this is it's not a good look. But tell me what you think. Like, share, subscribe, or die trying. Peace.